Christ, to truly in your heart follow Christ, what you have to do? First of all, learn this book. Because if you don't learn this book, you don't know what you're doing wrong, you don't know what you're doing right. And if you don't know if you're doing wrong or right, how are you going to follow Christ? You understand? If you truly want to, I don't know, maybe you're just saying it, but if you really want to follow Christ for real, you have to know what? The statute, the commandments. How does Christ look like? Is he white? Is he black? This is what I mean. But you have to know these things. How does he look? Did anybody ever explain to you out the Bible how Christ looks? You're going to church for how long now? How many years? Your whole life. But your whole life you don't know how Christ looks like. What Bible are you reading? Which church are you going to? What are they teaching? This is my point with these churches. You're not learning anything in there. You understand? You go for a feel-good religion. That's it. And then when your life goes off the rail, it's like the pastor's like this. As long as I get my money, to hell with everybody else. Because he's not better in your life. A pastor should actually teach you what God says, the commandments of the Lord. What does the Lord want from his people? You understand? It's true, right? You will call us, all right? Your lips to God, God ears. Where you come from? Curaçao, good. Is dit gebeurd in Curaçao? Ja, slavenschepen toch? Waarom? Ja. Nee. Oké. Dat is jouw conclusie. Ja, klopt ook, maar het gaat eigenlijk dieper dan dat. Deuteronomy again. You know what I want.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Ken je de Bijbel een beetje? Helemaal niet. Nee, toch? Oké. Crash course. The Bible, right, is a book that was given to the people of God, right? Okay. Ik was nog niet klaar, maar yeah. Now, in order, like I was telling the girl before, in order for people to follow God, you have to know, he gave you a book of instructions, right? Guidelines that you have to follow. That's this book. It's called the book of the law. You have to follow this. Now, if you follow it, such and such will happen. If you don't follow it, you come at a fork in the road. You understand? Now, one end point of one of those forks is this: slavery. That's if you choose not to follow God. And if you choose to follow God, you get all type of blessings. Now, you can imagine, we as a people, we chose not to follow. That's why we ended up here. It's a form of punishment from God. Slavery. You understand? Read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken.
So Moses is a prophet in the Bible. Yeah? He's talking to the Israelites, the chosen people of God, and he's telling them, if you don't listen to God, what's going to happen? Come on.
But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
right,
to observe, to do all his commandments.
Some of his commandments.
All of his commandments.
All of his commandments. Come on.
And his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Curses. Is a curse good or bad? A curse is bad. No. Give me a curse. 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto other people.
He's talking to the Israelites that were alive this day. And he's telling them, your sons and your daughters, so your descendants shall be given unto another people. But how? How will they be given to another people? Look at right here. This is how. Come on.
And thy eyes shall look and fill with longing.
You won't be able to do anything. That's why when the Europeans came to the west coast of Africa, they could not do anything. He was branded, shackled, and put on a slave ship and sent to all four corners of the world. Come on. Come on.
All the day long, and there shall be no might in thine
There
hands.
shall be no might here, no military might, no financial might, no might. The Lord is already telling you before it happened, you won't be able to do anything. Why? Because He is the one behind of it. You understand? Give me verse 37. Come on.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
An astonishment, because if these people here on this sign here, if these are the people from God, why are they living in these conditions? Why is everything going bad for them? That's what I'm telling you, it's a curse. Why were they sent to the four corners of the earth? Why? Punishment for not listening to God. Come on.
A proverb.
A proverb, or right saying, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. He's not going to read. You understand? That's what they say, right? That's what they say. Come on.
And the byword among all nations.
Byword means Kunasau. That's not your biblical name. Suriname, it's not the biblical name. Navy is not your biblical name. See? Come on.
Whether the Lord shall lead thee.
That's it. That's it? Alright. Now, listen, give me 41 too.
Verse 41.
Wait. Your name was changed. Your location was changed. Everything about you was changed. Why? And so many. All because we disrespected, disobeyed, disregarded the Most High God. That's why you see all other nations is profiting and going up and we going down. You see that? It all sounds to make sense of it. Come on.
41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
Why?
For they shall go into captivity.
Into slavery. Come on.
All thy trees and fruits of
Down to 43, 44.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee.
Let me ask you something. Why the other nations don't... Where is the black man's bank? Where is it? That I can go and lend money from and get food. Why? They don't have it. Where is it? Huh? Yeah? Yeah. That's what I mean. Why are all nations, Chinese man, white man, whoever, all of them are at a certain level and can give money to us, can give this to us, can give... But why can't my people give that to me? Why? It's a curse, you understand? By God, orchestrated by God to be that way, for disobedience. Come on. Read on.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
He will lend to you, you will not be able to lend to him.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
You see that? He's going to be above you. You're going to be brought low. Come on, keep on reading.
Verse 45.
Come on.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these curses going to come upon you.
And shall pursue thee.
And keep on coming behind you.
And overtake thee.
And destroy you. Come
Till
on.
thou be destroyed.
You see that? Come on.
Because thou canst not unto the voice of the Lord thy God to keep his commandments.
That's the reason. That's the reason. It's so simple. All because we refuse to listen to God. We refuse. But it's a look. The rich person today, you see, going through the Bible and let me see what God says. I'm going to do that. Let me see what God says. I'm going to do that. Who's doing it? Nobody. Nobody, though. You do it. You do so good as you can, eh? But English. Yeah. But what about the other people? You understand? What about her? If she doesn't follow this book, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Come on. Keep on reading. Does God love all his... You read the Bible? Yeah. It must be here. You read the Bible? You don't. If you read the Bible, you will know the answer. You understand? Come on.
Know what God says. Teacher.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear these words that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Okay. keeps talking about the children of Israel.
Against the whole family,
That's his family.
which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
He brought them out of the land of Egypt, which is considered in the Bible the house of slavery. They were in bondage in Egypt. Come on.
Saying, you only have I known.
Say it again.
Saying, you only have I known.
You only have I known. You Israelites. You only have I known. Come on.
Of all the families of the earth.
Of all the families of the earth. So?
Therefore, I will punish you for all.
Wait. Therefore, I will punish you. Punishment. You see right here? This is punishment for disregarding and disobeying God. Therefore, I will punish you. Come on.
For all your iniquities.
For all your wickedness. Come on.
Can do walk together except.
That's it. Give me Joel 2:27. Joel 2:27.
The Bible says, the first
You have a flyer? Okay.
The Bible says, first Israelites were supposed to be saved. Then after the Israelites, the blood of Jesus, it can be opened up.
Yeah, that's the same. It doesn't say that. No. Christ, right? You just said Christ. So what you're telling me basically is that Christ died so that everybody can be saved. What you mean? Who then? Who?
My broken spirit. Try to get a number something.
Who's the word? Give me Isaiah 45:17. Who's the word he's talking about? The Bible is written. Listen, the Bible is written in a way that everybody cannot understand it. You understand? You understand? What's the Holy Spirit? Leave what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17.
Bring it up.
But Israel shall be saved.
But who?
Israel shall be saved.
Come on.
And the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
With an everlasting salvation, mean it will not end and it will not change.
Bring it up.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confound. World without end.
What is the Israelites?
World without end.
What's the Israelites?
World without end.
A world without end. Give me John 18 verse 20. He's not talking about the whole planet Earth. He's talking about his people. His people. This book was written for one people. Point blank period. You understand? You cannot teach me the Bible. You don't know the Bible. Come on.
Bring it out.
Read
This
it.
is the book of John, chapter 18 and verse 20.
Come on.
Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world.
Wait. He's saying, I speak openly to the world. What? Did he have a cell phone? Did he have a walkie-talkie?
Bring it out.
Bring it up.
If you're telling me he's for the whole world, the whole planet, how is he communicating with the whole planet back in those days? How? It doesn't make any sense.
Wake him up.
Read it again. Start from the top.
Jesus answered him, I speak openly to the world.
Yeah, maybe he had an iPhone. I don't know. Come on.
I ever taught in the synagogue.
Read it again. Listen to this.
Jesus answered him,
Come on.
I speak openly to the world.
He's speaking openly to the world. Jesus. How is he doing it? How? Did he have a cell phone? Did he have internet? Well, how did he do it? That alone should tell you he's not talking to the whole planet. He's talking to his people. Come on. Read.
I ever taught in the synagogue.
He's teaching in the synagogue. Who's in the synagogue? His people. Come on.
And in the temple.
Who's in the temple? The Israelites. Let me finish. Then you can ask your question.
Where did
Come
the
on.
Jews always resort?
When who was resort?
The Jews.
Who's in the temple?
The
Who's in the
Jews.
synagogue?
The Jews.
The Jews. That's who he's talking to. That's who this book is written to.
That's right.
Bring it out.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
His word